Hey y'all, it's Judi Beard. I'm here in my kitchen in Gaston, Alabama, and I'm super excited to tell you guys all about stoneware. Stoneware is one of my most favorite products. I've had a stone in my kitchen for many years, and it's really actually one of our most iconic products. It's what Pampered Chef is known for, and when I meet people in the grocery store and they're like, and they see my Pampered Chef shirt and they're like, oh, I love Pampered Chef. And I'll say, what's your favorite product? They're always like the pizza stone or the deep cover baker or the bar pan. Like, that's usually most everybody's most loved products. And so if you don't have stoneware in your kitchen yet, I highly recommend that you have at least one piece. But I'm going to share with you all the different types of stoneware we have and the benefits for having them in your kitchen. I'm a fanatic. I have a whole drawer plus more actually full of stoneware because I fell in love with it when my husband and I got married a little over 17 years ago, and we had a Pampered Chef wedding shower. And so stoneware was the special that month, and it was so fun. I was able to get every piece of stoneware on my registry plus more, and I've of course added to my collection over the years as I've become a consultant and just gotten all the products for free. So let's get into what stoneware is. So stoneware is it's a natural stone material, and it's all manufactured in the United States, so that is always a plus for a lot of people. People love stoneware because it gives light, crispy results. It draws moisture away from your food, and so you get crispy crust, you get juicy meat, you get even browning all over, and you also get very light baked goods. So I can bake something on a piece of metal cookware and a piece of stoneware, and whatever I cooked on the stoneware is going to rise more, it's going to be fluffier. There's just some cookies that I refuse to bake on any other type of bakeware because it just turns out so much better on the stoneware. So this is my very first stone that I got when my husband and I got married 17 years ago. So we've been using this stone for 17 years. You can tell it gets used mostly for pizza, but it gets used for everything. We use it for biscuits. We use it for we've used it for chicken fingers or chicken nuggets or fries for our kids. I love you can bake a whole bunch of stuff on it at one time and get the same crispy results without having to fry. And so we've been using this specific stone for 17 years. It's one of my favorites for sure. And then I also wanted to show you just the difference between stoneware as you use it over time. So one of our mottos or one of our sayings about stoneware is the darker it looks, the better it cooks. And so just naturally over time, your stoneware is going to get naturally seasoned, and a non-stick seasoning builds up with every use. So there's no need to use oils or sprays or anything like that. So you can see this is the bar pan that came in my kit. You can tell I cook a lot of the same things on it. But this is the stone bar pan that came in my kit when I started my business 13 years ago. So it's still holding strong, and this is my most favorite piece of stoneware. I use it almost every day for something. And so you can see how dark it's gotten over the years. And this is a newer piece of stoneware. This is our medium bar pan, and this is part of our new Stone Fusion collection, which I'm going to tell you a little bit more about in a second. But stoneware is very well loved because it promotes even cooking, and the surface of the stoneware evenly distributes the heat. As long as you have all of your food spread out evenly across your stone, then it's going to evenly distribute the heat, and then it's going to cook your food evenly on all sides. And then it even minimizes the need to stir or turn your food while it cooks. So like when I roast potatoes, I don't have to stir my potatoes. It just cooks evenly on all sides. And so it just really cuts down on things I have to do in my kitchen. I just stick it in the oven, walk away, and I'm done until the timer goes off. So I love that about it. But one of the things I wanted to point out is our new Stone Fusion has these waves on the back. And so that's how you can tell the difference between the new stoneware and our older stoneware if you have some of our older stoneware in your kitchen. So you can see our older stoneware looks like this on the bottom. So we actually have lots of different pieces, over 20 pieces of stoneware. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about each one after I tell you a little bit more about why people love it. People love that you can take it straight from the oven to the table, especially our glazed stoneware. It really makes presentation so pretty, but it also just makes it easy because you don't have to dirty up a whole bunch of dishes, right? So I'm all about ease and making dinner time super, super simple. So you can cut right and serve from your stones because knives and metal utensils won't hurt it. Plus, it holds heat. So when you go back for that second piece of pizza, or when you go back for that second serving of whatever you've cooked or baked, it's typically going to be warm because it holds heat very well and it keeps your food warm. And then that's it. Those are the top 4 reasons why people love our stoneware. So now let's talk about the specific types of stoneware. So I already showed you our unglazed stoneware. Okay, so our pizza stone, our stone bar pans, all of those are considered our unglazed stoneware, and they are all made from our updated and upgraded Stone Fusion formula. And so they turn out impossibly perfect crust, juicier meats, and baked goods that are evenly browned, just like I said. It's very, very durable, and what a lot of people love about it is that it's dishwasher safe. So our Stone Fusion stoneware has been updated. I was completely shocked whenever they announced that our new Stone Fusion is so much more versatile than our older stoneware that we used to have, the unglazed stoneware. And so it's dishwasher safe. You can preheat. So if you want to preheat your stone to get an even crispier crust when you put your pizza, your homemade pizza on there, you can do that. It can also go under the broiler. So you can use it in your microwave. Now this is all of our stoneware. All of our stoneware can go in the microwave. All of our stoneware can go in the freezer. You just want to make sure you let it come to room temperature before you put it in the oven. Don't put it straight from the freezer to the oven or it will break. That's another thing we're going to talk about in just a little bit too. It also can go in the oven. The new Stone Fusion can go in the dishwasher, and like I said, it can go under the broiler up to 550 degrees. So it's much more versatile than our older unglazed stoneware that we had. So now we also have, this is my favorite piece for making one-pot meals. This is our deep cover baker. And so this is our partially glazed gray stone stoneware, and you can see it's glazed on the outside and it's gray stone color, and then it's stoneware on the inside. Now mine is not very seasoned, although I've been using it for countless years. It's not very seasoned because I only use mine in the microwave. So the reason I only use it in the microwave is because the meals come together so quickly. So lots of our family favorites are made in this. We make autumn risotto with chicken and cranberries. We make chipotle chili cornbread bake. We cook chicken fajitas. We do loaded baked potato chowder. We do family burrito bake. There's tons of one-pot meals that I make in this in less than 30 minutes in the microwave, and they're so delicious. I don't have to heat up my oven, and dinner comes together really, really fast. I am a homeschool mom of 3, and I volunteer in our community, and we're super busy. We run nonstop, and so it's really important for me to be able to get quick meals on the table that are delicious and that my family will eat. So everybody loves all the food that I always cook in the deep cover baker. You can also cook a whole chicken in this in the microwave in 30 minutes. It's so delicious. It's so much better than the rotisserie chickens you get at the grocery store. And it's not dried out. It's so tender and juicy. I always cook any meat that's going into any dish, just like cut up like chicken or ground beef or anything like that. I do it in my stoneware in the microwave because it just makes it so tender and juicy. So the deep cover baker, it is my top favorite besides my bar pan. It's what I use for one-pot meals all the time. Okay, so let me make sure I didn't forget anything about that. I don't think I did. We also have our newest addition is our satin white partially glazed stoneware. These stones have a beautiful satin white exterior, so you can see it's satin white here. It's not shiny, it's satin. I love that about it. It also the interior is unglazed, and it will also develop a natural non-stick finish as you use it. This one has never been used, okay? So this one is brand new out of the box. I have a very well loved stone pie pan that I've been using for 17 years, and so this one has still stayed in the box because I haven't needed it. But it's super easy to clean, and you're gonna get crispy crust and just beautiful results every time. And then finally, we have glazed stoneware. Okay, so our glazed stoneware has the same features that can go in the oven, the microwave, the freezer, and this glazed stoneware can also go in the dishwasher. So our Stone Fusion dishwasher, our glazed stoneware dishwasher, our partially glazed stoneware hand wash. Okay. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This new partially glazed is also dishwasher safe. I apologize for my mistake. But our older deep cover baker partially glazed, it should be hand washed. Okay, it's super easy though, because every piece of stoneware comes with a scraper like this, and so it just makes cleanup super easy. Just hot water, scrape it, make sure it's come to room temperature, and you'll have no problems. So finally, our glazed stoneware, these are our glazed stoneware pieces. These are our bowls that we have. We also have these serving platters that just make beautiful presentation. You can heat your food on here or cook your food on here and take it straight to the table. So this is our large one, and then this is the other one that comes together as a set. And so it's oven to table dishwasher stones that add a warm welcome to gatherings, whether you're serving weeknight pasta or a holiday showstopper. There's also bowls. There's a whole collection of these. And so they retain heat to help keep food warm, just like our regular stoneware, and they look great on the table, and there's no need for seasoning. They won't season because they're completely glazed, and they're dishwasher safe. So just a couple of things about stoneware that are super important for you to know. Even though we've discovered that our best stoneware, our Stone Fusion, is the most durable and the most versatile, it doesn't mean they're indestructible. Okay, so stoneware can break. Okay, it is a breakable type of material, so you still have to do certain things to take care of it. So you want to make sure every time you use your stone, you want to evenly distribute your food all the way across it. You don't want to put just a steak in the middle. You want to cover the whole stone as much as possible. So you can put like a steak in the middle and some potatoes and carrots on the outside. You want to make sure that at least 70% of your stone is covered and it's distributed evenly. That will prevent the heat from being, or that will keep the heat distributed properly across the stone, so you don't have to worry about breakage. Because if one part of the stone gets way too hot, then it can cause the stone to break. So that is the biggest reason I've seen why stones break is when a little tiny thing is on a big giant stone. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. You also want to avoid extreme temperature changes, so don't take it straight from your oven and put it on your marble countertop, because your marble countertop is cold and it will break. And don't put it straight from your oven when it's still hot under cold water. Like I said, if you do put it in the freezer, make sure that you let it come to room temperature before you put it in the oven. It is also not grill safe. Okay, so don't even think about putting it on your grill. You're going to break it. Okay, and so our stoneware has a 3-year guarantee as long as you follow the use and care. So if you're like, I want to know more about this stoneware, just go onto our website and check it out. Check out the use and care. It's going to give you all the details, and it's going to let you know exactly how to care for it, so that if there is a flaw in the workmanship, Pampered Chef will replace it within the first 3 years. So just keep that in mind. Now, last thing, our stoneware is 60% off when you host in February. So if you're looking at stoneware and you're like, this just doesn't really fit my budget, you can always grab some friends together online or in home, whatever your consultant does, just talk to them about it, and you can get it for 60% off. So our most popular stones are our pizza stone. You can get that for only $20. Our stone bar pan, that is my favorite unglazed stone, you can also get for only $20. You can get our stoneware starter set that has the pizza stone, the stone bar pan, and the stone loaf pan for only $44.80. So like 3 stones for the price of 1. Okay, so that is a phenomenal deal. You can also get the entertaining platter set like these glaze that I show you for only $32. And you can get our deep cover baker, which, like I said, is my favorite for one pot meals for my family, for only $39.60. So there are fabulous, fabulous deals for you to get stoneware at 60% off just when you have a $200 party. Like, you get two pieces of stoneware for 60% off when you have a party with $200 in sales in February. You can also start your business if you need some extra income or extra fun, or just want to stock your kitchen with products at the best deal. You can start your business in January and get our stoneware launch bundle with your kit for only $25. Okay, so the whole kit value is like over $200. It's either $260 or $290, and you can get it for only $25 when you start your business in January. So talk to your consultant about hosting, about joining, or just about stoneware in general. I'm sure they will be happy to answer any questions that you have, and you are welcome to ask any questions here in the chat, and I will answer them in just a bit. I hope you guys have a fabulous Saturday. It has been so much fun partying with you, and I hope to hear all about your experience with stoneware and how it has helped you in your kitchen. Have a great day.